Welcome to Senior Insights. My name is Cynthia, and I'm really excited that you're here. Come on in, grab a seat, and bring your muffins. You have to bring even your own refreshments, but that's okay. You can wear your pajamas. Anyway, I don't know if I said, this is Senior Insights. My name is Cynthia, and I was planning on talking about why I have chosen a simple life. But I didn't spend an awful lot of time thinking about it, why I've chosen a simple life. I think that I have a simple life, but sometimes it's called senior minimalism. I don't think I'm a minimalist yet. I'm thinking about it. But even that bathroom decluttering, it still doesn't look minimalist, does it? I brought in a shelf, and I just redistributed my stuff, but I don't think I'm a minimalist. When we're older, we try and right-size things, so you downsize. To get into an apartment or a smaller home or whatever. And why do we do that? Because we want to try and focus on what really matters. Our time is valuable. Our time is going by so fast. Isn't it unbelievable? I feel like every day it's the board meeting. I like the board meeting, no offense, but I feel like it comes up so quick. So we have to try and embrace a simple life and try and figure out what truly matters. Now, we talked the other day about friendship. Friendship matters only if you have a good friend. Only a friend or two. Friendship with your husband only matters if you can trust him. Or your wife, if you can trust her. Have they let you down in the past? One of the things that was interesting about that friendship thing is people did acknowledge that friends had let them down. And I feel the same way. I have always felt like people were more important to me than I was to them. And I'm slowly getting away from that. I don't want to waste my time on other things. We have to prioritize our experiences, what we do, and our relationship. So I guess what happens is we do focus a little bit on not accumulating stuff. I don't want any more stuff. I don't need any more stuff. You know, I am trying to get rid of stuff. And the more stuff you have, the more maintenance it is. You have to clean it. You have to dust it. You have to organize it. You have to rearrange it. You have to do all these things, or it just is a dust collector. And the more things that you have, the more unsettled sometimes you can be, because the neater and more controlled your space is, the more controlled you feel. So if you're chaotic and you have all this chaos around you, trash around you, knickknacks that don't mean anything anymore, I have those. I showed you those little colored bottles. I can't bear to get rid of them. They're called Pilgrim glassware or something, and they were very popular when I was a young married person, and my mother collected them, and I collected a few of them. So what really matters is spending time, quality time with your family. Even that's hard to do because your families, they don't live near you, or you've moved away, or they've moved away. They have jobs, they have children, they have other responsibilities. They have their in-laws. I was going to say they have their in-laws, they have their outlaws. But they're not as available as we would hope they would be. It is what it is. But we do have time now. We have all day long where we can do whatever we want because we're retired, because we're senior citizens, because we've done it all. So we can take the time now to find a purpose. I found a purpose. My purpose was when I started this YouTube channel. I was floundering around. I didn't know nothing about nothing. I didn't feel like I belonged anyplace. I didn't know what I was doing with my life. I would just watch YouTube all day long. Not do anything, not exercise, I wasn't even reading at that time. Anyway, so I found YouTube, and I love it. It's saved my life. And I have friends. Now, my friends on YouTube and your friends on YouTube, we're not going to die and throw ourselves on a railroad track for you, no. But we are friends. We support each other. We're non-judgmental, and we care about each other, and that's important. So it's okay to watch Senior Insights on YouTube. Got it? We can engage now in meaningful hobbies, like my watercolors. Maybe you can decide that you like to do watercoloring as well. I hope I get up the nerve to actually do watercoloring with you and maybe encourage you to take it up. I mean, it's not that hard because no one has to see it. You can throw it away. You can just have fun doing it. Or you can do coloring, or you can do doodling, whatever. But we're reclaiming. I think to have a simple life, you have to reclaim your time and your energy by reducing the responsibilities that you have, the cleaning that you have to do, the large home, the excessive possessions, and free up that time that you previously spent on cleaning and maintenance and stuff. Now, this is hard for me because I'm in this struggle where I live by myself. There's a lot of maintenance that has to be done on this home, and it falls on me. So I can do it myself. I can hire somebody, which I can't afford to do, or I can let it go and then feel bad about it. Or maybe I could live someplace else that those maintenance things were done, but then I have to give up my house. So that would be the simpler life, to choose to leave where you are because of all the responsibilities you have all by yourself. I don't know. And then you can use that time that you're not doing all those other things to reclaim yourself, to find out who you are, to find out what your purpose is. And I don't think I'm even making any sense, but that's okay. I'll just keep talking because you can pull a little snippet here and there out of it. When you lead a simple life, now I'm telling you that my life is not really that simple. I would like it to be simple. And I do everything in my power to make it that simple, except for the decluttering stuff and the moving and all that. But once you take care of those things, declutter your space, minimalize things, it often leads to a mental decluttering. I think, though, that you can do a mental decluttering and you can still have those things if you need them, if you want them. But a simpler environment reduces stress, reduces anxiety, promotes calmness, and allows for greater focus on the daily tasks that you need to do and your mental wellness. So prioritize your relationships. I think that that's really a big thing. You can waste time with friends who aren't friends. You can waste time going to events that you don't want to go to. You can waste time shopping around at 10 different grocery stores to get the bargain. There's so many ways that we can waste time. I do it all the time. But I'm filling my time. I'm discovering that I have a routine, and that that helps me to function. You know, just like when you got up, you took a shower, went to work, came home, had supper, watched TV, went to bed, and started all over again. So, the mental clutter. Clear out the mental clutter. Try by getting some kind of spiritual relationship, whether it's God, the Holy Spirit, whether it's trees, flowers, Mother Earth, whatever. You can find calmness and things to reduce your stress and your anxiety. Reduce the risk of falls by decluttering. I keep talking about decluttering. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. We have to face it. But it makes it safer for us if we have less clutter. It reduces the risk of falls and accidents by removing obstacles and making your home easier to navigate. What I've recently done is I've put these motion detector lights all over the place. That's why they're flashing off and on every time I walk by, in case you feel like you're seeing flashes. Those are my motion sensor lights, and I love them. I love them. And I'm putting one in my bathroom, too. I love them because I love them. I can see what I'm doing in my kitchen. So, I don't know. If you have a simple lifestyle, you can focus on your health. What does that mean? Going to the doctor more often? No. It means eating healthy, maybe exercising, doing a little chair yoga, doing a little laughing yoga. I keep talking about that laughing yoga. I haven't gone back to the channel, but I really, really should, because it's good for you. If you get a hold of your finances and you figure out what your income is and what your expenses are, it leads to less stress worrying about your money. You don't want to be worrying about finances. You did that enough as a younger person when you were newly married and you didn't have enough money to put food on the table. You couldn't buy a decent car, and on and on and on. You couldn't get tires for your car when they needed it. You couldn't get a brake job done when you needed it. Been there, done that, and probably all of you have. But now we're at a different phase of our lives, so we have to protect the money that we do have, even if it's just a fixed income. It's pretty scary. It's pretty scary. I just found out that my health insurance is no longer going to cover me in January. So right now I pay a very comfortable premium. It's like $79 a month, which is unheard of. And I'm just starting to look into it, and I'm looking at $300 a month, $250 a month. New taxes, $2,000. I have to really seriously consider a simpler life. – That's making me sad. by adopting a minimalist mindset, like not spending our money, reducing unnecessary spending, we can stretch our retirement savings further. If I sell this house, then I have equity in this house that I could spend on my next living arrangements and maybe allow me to live in a less stressful environment. This conversation is making me stressed. And then spending your money with mindful spending, buying what you need, not what you want. That's been very hard for me, but I think I've pretty much achieved it. I find flickers of wanting to do that again just because I want it or because somebody else has it. But I try my best not to get into that because that is not a good mental state. So I'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you like and subscribe.